jammed? Huh? Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
When did it first start? Oh, right. I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept listening to my kept looking for a way to save her, so I can catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary. The sages are creating a god and I'm forced to lock my conscience.
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think do Archons should Archon. Have I been doing the right thing? Am I? How do I? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
You're right, though. I won't.
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. When I think of everything that's happened...
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! When you went to wake up Nahida, you were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nya Garba had... Yep, so...
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance.
But if anything...
Don't worry.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Nilu, how's it going? Nervous?
Definitely more than usual.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance.
You sure know how to talk.
Well, thank you both.
Ooh, that sounds great.
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll...
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia has been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better?
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and
You have a...
yeah, thanks to you.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. It's great that everything seems to be going well. Come to think of it, when did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha? Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to... Speaking of, didn't Alhaitham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader? It's a time to... Why are we complimenting him? Yeah. Let's review our plan for this stage again. It's not like we have anything else to do. Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals with the Doctor's technological support. They think they have nothing.
How despicable of them to rely on such a person.
But this is also our chance. I was originally it should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyagarbha Day.
Are they really going to stop all
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so,
Sure sounds... That's pretty clever. I just have one question.
people who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from
The Akasha will turn human.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way, this plant...
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda
All right. After the guards and the academia are gone,
Then it'll be time... Here they come.
After laying low in the
We couldn't do it.
line that's like...
We still need to...
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every day in the desert.
Speaking of which, most of following those
Indeed.
All right, let's...
You gave such an...
It'll be fine. Besides, even if he's caught,
You've got a point.
good luck.
This outfit.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isaac? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be less...
Oh, yeah, I remember.
You only need to think about getting the guard...
Okay.
Hey, they're here. I can see the academia guards.
All right, it's time.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to...
Let's have a look behind the house.
What should I do next?
Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. What should I do next?
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard...
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me! This is bad. Where should I go?
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped it. Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find...
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little brat? So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly are you all?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition. After stepping into our...
An ambush? How's that possible?
You've spent...
This is odd. The Academia has... Where are the guards?
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apology. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city.
Arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord
Lesser Lord Kusan...
yes, right now, everyone is...
What happened? Lesser Lord Kusanali's... That's impossible. What manner of trickery did they disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was...
Let me check. Lesser Lord the Akasha, indeed. How did they bypass my... Was it the report about the... No. I Well... Have you been to the sanctuary?
Confirm. No, it may be... How can the information in the Akasha be... If we have to confirm the information and not... Then how is that any...
In the beginning, it was I who...
No, Grants.
Stay...
Yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and... How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally can... Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be some... She really appeared again?
What a comical sight is up. Once the Akasha has put... You all can only see the world in your mind. The one you think you know. And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser... She has been...
Sino. The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academy.
No, you were blinded.
I truly did not
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha...
Then...
You want to buy time. As for the investigation...
So what?
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for... Yeah, but... thinking about it, at least when Paimon thinks...
Here comes your savior.
Yeah! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You two really owe me some...
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's,
What are you afraid?
Now isn't the time to talk about being... Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The core of 30 is... As long as it doesn't...
That's probably because you've been...
The Grand Sage is in his... Sino forced... So, hurry to... We should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
say it's nice to meet you? This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when I was in someone else's body. Thank you so much for coming to rescue me. During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the...
Exactly! We're here because you're a good Archon and one of our friends!
Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk. It's like I just had my concept of... But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling. This is really embarrassing.
It's okay. With you,
there's one more thing.
What is it?
For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their Archon, I will make them pay.
Ah! Wow! That's the spirit! You're finally standing up for yourself and not letting people...
I understand now. To be a better Archon, I first need to better myself. If you haven't even figured out how to be a... Yes, true. That reminds me. I wonder how far along the Academy... We need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false god. I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct link to the Akasha and control it. First things first, I need to remove the risk. After that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. The Akasha will then be like, after all, the Academe. This might take some time. In the meantime, you should also, if we don't stop the...
You might as well prepare for a fight. When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.
Where are we dancing today?
It's time to pull the trigger.
Send one, send them all.
Are you going to hold a festival? Ready for anything.
How's it going, Nahida?
I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design is truly brilliant. Oh, also, this is for you.
Huh?
It's you may not need it.
Wait! We're both small all the things that make Paimon special got copied!
It's only a flying...
You're so good at... Nahida, you're...
By the way, even though you may... If we get into a situation, I'm glad I've located where the...
What is this place? Is this really the way we need to go? Wow. Who would have thought there'd be a place like this hidden right slap bang in the middle of the city?
The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest and most convenient way would be to build within the academia itself.
That's true. They were already hiding one god, so why not two?
Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw the god creation plan as their ultimate goal. But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the academia alone. The Fatui under the doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological support.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous.
Is that it, though? I've always, instead of being interested in the end product, it's like he's in...
The Fatui Harbingers are all...
So, we had previously come into contact with his consciousness. One is the other obsession.
Paimon knows that's why he wants an...
It sounds like you know the Baladi. I see. Tell me more about him and what he's like. The more we know now, the better... Alright, time...
Work time! No time to work! Put your back into it!
Quiet. Obey!
It looks like we can climb up these pipes. The pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it. It seems to have stopped. Let's continue.
Transfiguration!
No more words.
Busted. Yeah.
Frozen.
Quiet.
Come on now. Right now. Right here.
Busted. I swear by my sword.
Can't run from death.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
My will embodied. Quiet. Take it easy. Gotcha. Take your true form.
Let's end this quickly.
Oh.
Went too far.
Wait, hear me. Right now, right here, emerge.
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god...
Oh no! What
Are you...
if you really want...
Yes, I am. I feel not just nervous, but
Curious?
curious about, to me, everything we perceive in this world. Everything we... And if it's a form of knowledge, however, only fate is a... So to me, fate... That's also why I love observing. And now, at long last, I'm not just an observer anymore. I will personally...
Ah, so that's what you...
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Boer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
This imposing aura.
A body that... How much effort and from a purely technological perspective...
You sure are something.
But I don't think he's reached...
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis. Can you feel it?
Nihito wouldn't feel it.
Do you not realize?
The strife engraved upon a gnosis, Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War, but all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws.
Is that so? This is a first. No wonder your own people have abandoned you. Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer. The god of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Come! Let us reenact a... Feeble human!
Busted.
Insignificant pest!
Gutsy. Gotcha. I swear by my sword.
At my command, you shall fall!
My will embodied in your dreams. Feeble.
Churn!
My ordinance divine.
Feeble human!
I'm always watching. Emerge.
Filth! Burn to oblivion!
Unleash.
Reality is pain! This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me? We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. Wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you. Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Boor.
I am the all-knowing God! Burn to oblivion! Kneel! Tremble! Reality is pain! Good riddance, cruel world.
Your new god awakens!
Now, your eyes. Been open.
Kneel! Kneel! Reality is pain! Humans. Filthy humans. Wait! Please! Anything but the Gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
This is...
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
This sure seems...
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the Forbidden not. Your forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago. Then, but I'm afraid it is much so. Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the... She didn't completely... the way that everyone... I'm just... Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terror? She even used her last remnant of lucid Yes, they're her words, but now we have a chance to find... We can cross the pollute, and then... Will each of us need to be mindful of the state of our own, even with the Gnosis? Don't worry, it's...
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here.
Wow. What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
Right here. Right now.
I swear by my sword.
Cryo incarnate. Obey. My will embodied. Right here. Emerge. Right here. Wind. Hear me. Busted. Unleash. By ordinance divine.
Boiling sigils have appeared in the sky.
Nothing lasts forever. Emerge. Right here. Right now. Transfiguration. Cryo incarnate. You will regret this. Emerge. Right now. Barbados.
We call the boat of consciousness. We need to find the helm first. We changed direction.
Judging from the... We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your mind...
Huh? But everything's been...
Hopefully there won't be...
Are you saying you've...
No. Otherwise...
Hey! So, is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Well, this is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukad, but the one standing over there
Is that... Are you...
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
We're
Because you are me. You are me and
the new samsara?
as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years. But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
If this is true, then am I...
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me. But perhaps you may become I already see a determination in you that along with the blessings from your... Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of them.
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me?
I see. Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this. At that time, the 7 were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend to. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, the pain started to torment. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and...
So what exactly...
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. The world is constantly rejecting it. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid...
So, there's...
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel, which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom.
It's truly the world...
Thank you, though it was selfish to do.
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul. But... And then, from the very beginning...
Oh no, I've experienced...
Yes. Even if I died, my existence and everything related to me. And so, I took the purest branch of Irminsul, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my...
Wait!
Irminsul has all that removing me from Irminsul means, but this is the only way to save Irminsul.
People love you so much, and how can we just... Is there really no other way?
You're the god of wisdom, Boer. You should know that there is no other way.
But this...
No need to feel so sad, Boer. These are the words in their entirety. The answer, let the world completely forget me. We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
I'm alright. We've just saved the world, right? So why am I I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from. Just now, we used the power of Tunosin. We removed the remaining pollution from Merman Soul.
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Huh? That sound.
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our relationship.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru.
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition.
You mean there are
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking knowledge?
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its...
Indeed. It's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
Since you were in the academia, why wait until now to show up?
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment? It was my experiment. So why should I interfere with the results?
The Academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than—
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials. For example, the Gnosis. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that Electro-Gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me?
After all, I'm also a scholar.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events...
Price? Interesting. What price?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me. The most threatening segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. Yes. Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and
like you said, it's difficult to make being as smart as you are. Have you...
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a Gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much.
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a Gnosis. Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of... But what I'd like to know is...
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge!
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut there won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by this city for a third time. Another chess piece. And where is your Dendrognosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there? Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh, judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way.
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange arrogant as that it?
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Irminsul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even... Come on, Traveler!
Hello and welcome, everyone. I ask for both parties to stand. May the Dendro Archon also serve.
Since you so desperately demand, and you may have misunderstood us from the outset. And however, the truth is that the Academia wishes for every resident of Sumeru. Therefore, the works we have failed to identify. In other words, Zubair Theater would.
Aggressive from the canoes.
Calm down, Neil. He said that we were the most important.
Art must first be.
Anaya. The theater. Everyone. Mister. Don't think. In your eyes, shouldn't it be the audience who decides if a show is intellectual or enlightening? Why is someone from the... Also, art doesn't discriminate.
Appreciation is but this stance. If all performance nurturing the popular...
He changed the top. If I remember Mr. Zubair. No. someone at our... He was a famed... I agree that if a work can't tap into... What's the point? That would only be...
You can only reach...
In that case...
You tell them.
Looks like he's backed himself.
As the party hold... Likewise, the definition that additionally...
Keep it up, Neil!
In that case, I shall speak of more... This course of action, however, you have
That is indeed so.
He started talking...
The most important thing about an
I need... Mr. Zubair had... Although the theater's performance demolition notices neat failing to follow...
Yeah, that's right!
There are... So long as this matter...
Looking at the past, however...
That's more than...
Nilu's definitely won this point, you're right.
Even if permission based on that fact...
Under the current system...
That's a thing?
Rather than protecting Zubair Theater, I surmise that your true intention is without them, Zubair, and without its performance.
What you said isn't true.
Keep it cool, Nilu!
Right. I need to keep calm, but he... Just a little more.
The most important thing about an experience...
No. Zubair Theater isn't simply a performance. Miss Raykar can't... Her son, Mr. Kasani, Mr. Farhad, and even Inaya want Zubair Theater...
Perhaps Zubair Theater... The interpersonal relationship... Sheikh Zubair relationship when scholars collaborate. However, the reason is...
He really doesn't think much of a...
Sharif's argument is the continuance of the academia has made...
Oh no! What should we do? A setup?
Good. But... Inaya really wants to... She already agreed to this. Mr. Sharif, then, if someone has failed to live up to your expectations and ran away from home... Inaya...
Sorry, Nilu.
If in your eyes, by your logic...
Members of the audience...
Let her speak. What she does not say...
No matter how many disagreements, you're so immersed...
Yeah!
You can watch a dance anywhere, but there's...
I'm almost starting to feel sorry for this...
Order! Order!
I confess that this is the final argument we had prepared. Disown me, and you will win the debate. But before that, I've been doing some soul search. I kept trying to... That is to say... But by doing that... I won't force my expectations upon you anymore. I will move on from my family. But if you dare to...
This is not the time to space out, Sharif.
You already
You should be asking...
Of course, Miss Inaya is a...
It was a bit of a problem.
Make note, all those who come to Zubair Theater become one of us.
It is surprising.
Wait, what are you... never mind.
They left?
Does that mean we've won?
We won?
Nilu, you're amazing!
I relaxed for a moment. It looks like he's...
Terrific work, Neil!
Didn't know you could...
this really...
Both Miss Nilu and... Should we throw a second?
Mind be purged, world be saved.
Oh, it's you. Yes. I don't think I could repeat what I did a second. Yes, and it's all thanks to you. Then I'll have to tell you about my teacher. Mr. Zubair opened his theater when I was still a child. There was a beautiful... I thought to myself. But later on, she would actually... Yeah. It is a beautiful... In other words, she wasn't looking for flowers and applause. All she wanted... Right. I was completely moved by what she had said. Before she retired... This is why Mr. Zubair, even though it ended up causing everyone a whole... Although, yeah... Even though she has hope before he left, he probably has a lot of things he wants to say. Yeah. But you and Paimon...
Are you still worried about Inaya? Let's be sure to come back often. Who knows? Maybe things will have worked out for her. Everyone? She'll be dancing. Inaya's taken her place. When you stop and think about it, Nilu's efforts, everyone's wisdom, Inaya's... Huh? What do you mean by that? The whole demolition, if he really wanted to be... Oh well, it's not like we can understand how people like him think. Huh? Wait, look who the cat dressed. Isn't that Inaya's father?
Oh, it's you two. I don't have much to do today, so I just came to look around this place. No, I am simply here to watch a performance. My loss at the debate caused... I used this opportunity to
Suspended?
Yes, I am temporarily unemployed. However, I now have an abundance of time, so I admit that I do not understand. I still cannot forget that young lady's perseverance. There are no parents who do not worry about their children. I suppose she managed to... Never mind.
You're already here, so...
No, that is not necessary. Do not tell her that I was here.
Come on. Who knows if you'll get a chance like this again? Huh? You said you were going to make peace with your past. Show your father how much you've grown. Don't be nervous. Everyone at Zubair Theater has your back. Hey, let's go somewhere else. We should give them some space.
You're sure they'll be okay?
I don't know, but I think we should have faith in them.
Yes, Inaya. I have something for you. I'm still learning. It's hardly a masterpiece. But it's yours, if you'll take it. You don't have to take it. It's fine. Never mind.
Let's have a heart-to-heart. Father.
Like father, like daughter. They're both so awkward with their feelings.
Yeah. She probably would have snuck away as well if I didn't drag her back.
Do you think they'll be able?
I'm not sure. All those years of arguments and but no matter where they're all I wish for them. Oh, by the way, everyone's really thick, so we made you a little something.
Whoa! This is amazing!
We've also Mr. Zubair and Mr. Kasani, Miss Rekar, Miss as adventurers. You two will doubtlessly travel to. That's why we hope that your time at Zubair Theater will become a fond memory of your journey.
We'll come back and watch you dance whenever we get the chance.
You're welcome. And there's no need to be so polite. Come on, take it.
Like you're awake.
Yep.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please.
It's not.
Well, now that I've recovered.
And Paimon Bedster.
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you. Oh, it's We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Sino's reinstatement as the General Mahamatra. As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. Sometimes I'm really envious of Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tainari.
Good morning.
We feel much better.
I'm recovering well.
Well, from the looks of it.
It's fine. I'm not. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as.
It seems once.
Yes, but the withering is one example.
By the way, we.
This.
Huh?
He visited once.
Then you probably already...
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about...
Huh?
Perhaps.
Come to think of it, you and Kale are both Sino's close friends.
Kale has taken over some of my... You see, some VIPs have...
Huh?
Well, technically speaking...
Huh?
Yes, he's a little weak, but Lesser Lord Kus... When they learned that, as a result...
That sounds really...
There is nothing weak, but that's another topic.
Ah, right!
You've recovered well.
Yay!
Rainforest is the best place to live.
Yesterday, total of 5 dusk birds.
The rainforest climate is far more pleasant than that of the desert.
Well, there won't be any problems if...
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here.
Oh, it'll...
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon,
We got your letter, so here we are!
you're the best.
Huh?
Yeah.
Look, I get it. Nilu is Sumeru's #1...
If you consider enjoying Nilu's because Paimon...
That's right. We all think Nilu is an absolute fit Master Zubair.
Nonsense. But indeed...
Ooh, good idea.
You guys are so funny.
There's always a lot going on at the...
Yeah. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if for some reason they didn't
Yeah, we can also check out how...
As for Sino, I'm not too sure about Mass for Junior's odd.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler. We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask them. Hey there, have you seen Alhaitham?
Yes, it seems Scribe, but you're already the second.
Oh? Who else was
Mr. Cave was just here asking about. Don't tell me everyone's here looking for God.
No way! We're strictly here.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
Alhaitham should be around here somewhere, right? Oh, he's over there! But it looks like he might not have time for us.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
This is not.
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority.
Oh, you sound surprised.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me.
Well.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now.
Why do I...
Huh.
Well, maybe it's because you've never...
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment. And anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do that.
Oh, you see? This is why I hate to...
It seems that you're... Well, then you...
Are you threatening me? Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy?
Don't get me started.
So, what?
Like I need to tell you.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when
I was in the desert for a large project, which is truly unfortunate. Hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru...
Well, while you were out...
Ha! And you think I...
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his...
Huh? What no...
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to...
Oh, it's you two.
We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you received her letter?
Letter?
Nilu said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar.
If she addressed the letter to all Hatham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Of course not.
Kainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will...
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off...
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed... It's said that when the numerous Darshan... Now, the 6 among the 6... Unfortunately...
So who's managing...
Yes. Normally...
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection and...
Yes, about that. You didn't let... The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage.
Huh?
I'm not even interested...
Oh, all right.
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs. And the...
By the way...
Do we look like friends?
Paimon doesn't know...
His name is Kaveh. My roommate. You could which is exactly why he...
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change.
Such is the work of the Academia.
Well, anyway...
Alright, I'll see you there.
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while.
Dad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
I'm doing well. I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
Are you kidding? Knowing them and the connection...
Yeah!
That's right. My lady is feeling...
Why do you still call me that, Dia?
Resignation?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and we appreciate you.
I'm not a one. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you...
So what are you gonna do next?
I want to take a risky...
Huh? But...
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plant, I guess I'd still get fired. Life is short. And I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many...
Well, I remember...
You mean I'll hate them?
We just came from...
Did he tell you that he
What?
I heard that Azar...
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Ugh. I'll hate them probably...
But you know, because you're
In fact...
Even if being
a lion has...
I don't
I'm glad to hear you. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not once the whole dendron, but a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me.
Huh?
Well, no, not yet.
So, have you...
Oh,
She heard that you were...
Huh. It was... My lady has been...
Right, and...
So what it really...
I bet the letter...
No wonder there was...
Sorry to...
It must be something important.
Yes!
Great! I'll be sure...
Count me in, too. But is there some sort of...
Since it's being organized...
All right, then this is...
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget...
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Oh, by
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace.
Oh.
But last time... As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember... Don't mention it.
All right, on to our... It's been a while since we last visited Aru Village. Ah, there's Sino!
What brings you here?
We recovered well.
It seems
And
That's good to hear.
yeah,
You're welcome.
but why are you...
I'm meeting some people.
Oh,
I've already talked with Candace and the village, but you know one of the people.
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you...
Roman! And...
Oh.
Don't worry, these are...
I see.
I'm doing well.
Same here.
Oh, tell us...
Yeah, you go...
Alright, well, I suppose I've decided to leave the...
What?
It's not that I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar. I plan to leave the academia.
Wow!
Sataria will be... She can't teach everyone on her own.
Yes, that is the true...
The people of King Deshret suffer from... The stars have always got...
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from? I'm starting...
You deserve these...
Sataria's idea will bring much good to many...
At first, as you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart. As if there were... Sataria, you tread a... Sataria... These words sparked... I gathered up the courage.
Azar has received much needed punishment.
Lord Sino helped. My plan was able to go...
You're all doing...
Aside from that, I also...
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated me... I applied for a few batches of educational material.
That's exactly what the...
Apart from this, we must be persistent about this.
This is the first time... Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will...
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business?
No, not at all. We're actually here. Nila wanted to write a celebration feast will be held in 2 days. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as, although...
Celebration? Feast? It's the first time...
Tainari was right. He...
This feat...
It's rare to see that kind of expression.
No, not really. But
Well, I still have a lot to handle.
I'm afraid I won't be at the messaging. I'm sorry for how you and the art you symbolize are not... Please keep dancing.
Okay, we've got all that down. Our job here is complete as well.
Got it.
Unauthorized personnel are prohibited from entering the warehouse.
Let's go to the grip. Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to.
You're here.
Ah, there you are.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work.
But we're not.
I propose that the.
Nah, there won't be any speak.
Oh, really?
Come join us over here.
Everything looks.
Wow. Whoa. It's so.
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru and wanted me to thank you all.
Feels kind of nice to be.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dia.
My lady sure has a way with words.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it,
We owe it to our abilities. And
really, why do I remember?
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah. Everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like everyone played their part.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusan.
Yes! Even after being, Lesser Lord Kusanali once, this should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
No, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah. What's with that face? You knew all of the.
Even if those two giants, those sages really have some nerve. If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act.
Perhaps I shouldn't say.
You could simply tell.
I respect her. While we're on this.
Are you trying to say that?
Why? Because. But seriously.
I did have my own. If the rules of.
By that, you mean you're.
Precisely.
Wait, so that's.
It's reason enough. You flatter me.
All right then.
That's right.
Will you be happy?
It's not about being.
Even so.
Thank you.
Ah, there you are. Well, how is it? It's the first time. You see, make sure you live it up tonight. I'm honored to have her. I can't explain.
I seldom participate in such lively. No. The Grand Bazaar. That happiness is. Oh well.
My lady, the grilled meat.
Yes, I also tried. What an amazing.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy.
Hey, less of that.
The atmosphere here is good. I don't often have a lot to handle these days.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop. Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You wake up, of course. Just wait.
It's me. You may blame me for being the connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon. I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today. Lately, I've been so busy although you've already helped me with a lot. Please say thank you to everyone for... oh. But if I just show up all of a sudden, what if I end up... Yes, I have. You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So... I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. Everyone!
Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the
It's me.
Huh?
Hold up, what's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the...
No, of course not. Are you?
Hello, Nilu.
You know who
Yes. I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Tevat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have...
Dunyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and...
You don't need to be so ceremonious.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need...
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Are you awake? Did you rest well? After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton. Alright, she should be in the... Hello, Traveler and Paimon. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy,
like a candle floating on water.
So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you.
Is there anything you want to know? Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice? As far as I know, that nation operates in a judicial system.
Does their Archon personally judge people?
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials. However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere. As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's just say she's got, a very unique personality. Are you sure? Isn't there something else? Huh? About your brother. While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your brother.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat? So there shouldn't be anything on her or her brother.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you. However, there must be something different about your brother. Because, as it turns out, the world has recorded information on him after all.
What?
There's only one possible explanation. He belongs to this world.
But nothing about this makes any sense! Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on him suddenly become fuzzy.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to him?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating his fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from this world.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
What's a Descender?
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information. A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External being, Traveler. You are Teyvat's 4th Descender.
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler, and her brother isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure there are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them, and soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. If fate is the ultimate knowledge,
I'm unsure, Gleb.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't think. Alright, that's enough talk for the.
What's your name, buddy? Are you here to buy some medicine?
Are you,
No, I'm not.
Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gray. What's going on?
Hi, Trav.
You've actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost.
No, listen to me.
Your dad?
Well, my dad.
So.
She went out a few days ago. I remembered that the owner of Boo Boo. When we got to the city gate, I took a moment to ask the Millith guards for directions. I asked the Millith.
You came to the right place. We're pro.
Changshen can.
Hey, who's talking about me behind?
Changsheng, hello, child.
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle Baiju?
Changsheng, now, my dear boy, could you tell me more about your father's...
Yes, Doctor.
I see. And your family lives...
Uh-huh.
Ayu?
Whoa!
I certainly do. Gui, Ayu's parents are old acquaintances of mine.
Don't forget us two. We already told Ayu.
Oh, really? Well, that's...
Chi-Chi and I need to clear up...
Family...
Thank you. Then, Traveler, Paimon, why don't you come with me...